What's going on, everyone? I'm Encore. This is Tomorrow Never Comes, and it's all done. Day 3 of Collison conference here in Toronto, Canada was absolutely amazing. The entire conference was amazing, but today was crypto day. So on one of the main stages there, it was just crypto talks throughout from morning to afternoon. I didn't get to catch all of them from the morning, but what was nice was I got to catch some of them. And that's really what day three was for me, is somewhat of a break from the networking aspect of it. I did meet a few people in the morning. I just wanted to kind of, take some time away and absorb some content, enjoy the conference experience. The networking part is always great, but it is networking heavy, which is what I plan to do for the first 2 days, and then more just enjoy me time on day 3, and I got to do that, and I was very grateful for that, because there were some tremendous speakers. All the content, whether it was DeFi, whether it was regulation, whether it was NFTs or metaverse, fabulous content. and the way that they closed out with Anthony Scaramucci from Skybridge Capital, the Mooch is what he's known as, couldn't have ended any better, right? One of if not the best when it comes to breaking things down from a traditional finance mindset to a crypto or blockchain type of mindset. That was his background. He was steeped in it. He's a lawyer, so all that legality, all the regulation concerns. He was a known and public skeptic, at least publicly mentioned here that he was a skeptic, and what he needed, the criteria to kind of convert over and understand that blockchain was here to stay, and especially Bitcoin was the top dog. And just some of the concerns that people have, which I have heard myself here over the last couple of days. They just can't wrap their minds around it, thinking things are more valuable or priced more valuable than they should be, when in essence they're actually cheaper. And I'm speaking specifically about Bitcoin. And Anthony Scaramucci had a very good framing conversation. And framing meaning, what time period you look at will determine your perspective. So if you look from 2020 to today, if you were to just look from Bitcoin's peak to trough, which is now, at least from its high to now, we're looking at 69K to about 20K US. So if that's your frame, if that's your framing, that's going to shape your perspective that there's an immense value drop because there's an immense price drop. But if you look at from 2020 till now, and we started at 6K and here we are at 20K, that's a much different perspective. And it still means that we are very oversold and it's undervalued for those of us who are in it and have done our own research and feel a certain way about it. That's our mindset. It's highly undervalued. This is not overvalued. It's not going to zero. The use cases have grown over a 2-year span, but the value is not where it should be or where it could be. And so he had a very good example of Zoom. So Zoom's stock price, after 2020, it shot through the roof and then it came back down. So now it's sitting where it was before everything happened in March of 2020. Does this mean Zoom is less valuable? No. We all use Zoom as if it's a natural part of our day now. It's second nature to us. The use cases have gone up and our adoption of Zoom has gone up. But what does that mean in terms of shop price or share price? So if the value of the share is lower now, does that mean Zoom is less valuable? Absolutely not. And so I found his reference to Zoom as something that people can really wrap their head around, especially those in traditional finance. And regulation is not something to run away from. We all want regulation. What we want is clarity around regulation, not just, hey, it needs to be regulated. Okay, that's great. Let's bring regulation. What does that entail? How does that look? And let's set the guidelines out correctly. So, I just thought he spoke well. He spoke clearly. It's slow. Nothing's rushed. And he just makes a bunch of sense. Okay? And so, look at that. Drop that phone there. So look, at the end of the day, I had an awesome time here, right? And that I can't even stress how great it was. The first 2 days were hectic. We have over 35,000 people here at the conference. Today was a little bit quieter, but it was nice to just kind of de-stress or disassociate from the hustle and bustle the first 2 days and just enjoying the content. If you guys can, whether you're in crypto, whether you are on the fence, or I've met a few so-called non-believers, which once you understand it's math and technology, it's not a belief issue. Attend a conference, even if it is just one, but understand. And this was a tech conference. This was not even a crypto conference. When you're around people, whether they are pro or con, blockchain, it's just a good perspective to have. And I love hearing, contradictory opinions, and they've all been added to my LinkedIn. So if I ever need, someone to kind of test certain ideas out and see if the understanding curve can go a little bit better, I have a few individuals who now I can do that with. But just for you, from your own research perspective, you want to hear from people who are in the space, but talk sensibly. It's not about hyping it. They're just going to give you the straight facts. Yes, there are bad actors in the space. Yes, there are certain issues in the space, but it is a very young space, and it will mature over time. Okay, but things that we see, whether they be with Celsius, whether it be with Terra Luna, and Anthony Scaramucci brought this up, he's seen before in the equity markets, like over leveraging. That just happens on time and time again. So this is not a crypto issue. It's a financial issue, and it's a maturity in the space that's going to take time. So look, overall, it was a blast. I urge any of you watching here to attend a crypto conference, even if the main focus isn't crypto. Okay, just hear some people on stage speak about it, be around some people who know something about it, if not quite a bit about it, and then do your own research and make your opinion. All right, guys, it's a beautiful day today. It's been sweltering heat for the last 3 days, heat warning all over the place. I'm gonna enjoy this day. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Remember, tomorrow never comes. Take action, invest in yourself today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.